Hey everyone, welcome to my re-review for the 2016 superhero movie that was released earlier this year, Deadpool. The 8th installment in the X-Men series. It'll be the first in the X-Men spin-off series. If you don't count it with the other X-Men movies. But anyways, this is a superhero film directed by Tim Miller in his directorial debut, based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name. And before I start, I do have to touch back on my original review of the movie. In my original review, I said the movie was good, but it wasn't great. And I thought the movie was a little overrated. I still think the movie is a little bit overrated, but I love it more, and it deserved the attention. If you want to complain about and one of my issues was the R rating, but in Deadpool's case, I see why. So anybody out there, if you want to complain about a movie getting a rating, complain about this movie that I'm holding up in my hand, even though I like it, because Deadpool, Daredevil, and the Punisher, as well as Blade and Suicide Squad, are 5 superhero movie series that should not be rated anything but R. But anyway, so the plot of Deadpool is we meet this character, Wade Wilson, and he is a former Special Forces operative who now works as a mercenary. And one day he meets Vanessa and they fall in love. And his world comes crashing down when he finds out he has terminal cancer, and so evil scientist Ajax tortures, disfigures, and transforms Mr. Wilson into Deadpool. The rogue experiment leaves Deadpool with accelerated healing powers and a twisted sense of humor. So, with help from mutant allies Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Deadpool uses his new skills to hunt down the man who nearly destroyed his life. So, what are my updated thoughts on the Deadpool movie? Like I said at the beginning of the video, first time I saw the movie, I thought the movie was good, but it wasn't great. But after rewatching that old review, I was like, what in the world was I thinking? Because Deadpool is an awesome movie. Now, this is one superhero movie I will agree with critics on, but even though I'm still very agitated at critics for some of the movies they have given unfair reviews to, like Jason Bourne, Warcraft, X-Men Apocalypse, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, both original and ultimate cuts, Superman Returns, Spider-Man 3, even the 2 Tim Story Fantastic Four movies, but this was a good one. Now, for a long time, they were trying to get this movie made. New Line Cinema began development in 2004, but film rights went to Fox back in 2005, and 2009 Ryan Reynolds wanted the movie to get made, and so after all of that, they finally got the movie made in 2015, and the movie came out on February 8th of this year, where it grossed $782 million worldwide, and it got generally great reviews. So, and after its success, a sequel was greenlighted. So, let me talk about this movie. I like the acting. The acting in this movie is great. Ryan Reynolds is great as Wade Wilson is Deadpool. I love his costume. I love the Deadpool costume. That is how you do Deadpool. That is great. And I like that he breaks the fourth wall, looking and speaking directly to the audience, commenting about the production of the movie, and he references other Marvel films, which I've heard in the sequel that they're going to be making fun of superhero movie sequels. Please don't do it to Spider-Man 3. If you have to make fun of it, don't insult it. But, yeah. I like this version of Deadpool way more than I like the one from 2009. And that's another thing. This movie takes that version of Deadpool out of my skull and brings this version of Deadpool into me. Morena Baccarin as Vanessa. Now, I never watched the Gotham. I don't watch the Gotham series for reasons I've heard it's not that good. But I think Morena Baccarin as Vanessa, she was great. I liked her character. She's scrappy. She's not worried about her hair, or nails messing around. She's a cool character. She loves Wade. And I bought the chemistry between Baccarin and Reynolds. I thought they were great. Ed Skrein as Francis Freeman / Ajax. I like this character, but what he does to Deadpool, I think he's kind of generic once you get to the third act of the movie, but it's not his fault. But the script is well written too. T.J. Miller is a weasel. He's the best friend of Wade, and it was cool seeing him in here after seeing him in Transformers: Age of Extinction. Now you also got Brianna Hildebrand as Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and that was cool to see an X-Men trainee. She possesses the powers of atomic bursts from her body, and that was cool. And I like that. It was awesome. Stefan Kapicek as the voice of Colossus. Okay. Here's my thing with him. I still like Colossus in this movie, but I don't like this actor playing him. I love Daniel Cudmore, who was offered to come back, but he didn't want to come back. And when I was first watching the movie, I was like, why did you not want to come back? But the CGI in him looks great. It is awesome. I like that. You also get some cameos by Stan Lee and Deadpool co-creator Rob Liefeld. And you also get a cameo by Nathan Fillion. But it's out of the movie. But his scene was cut out. It is in the deleted scene though. Now, the music for the movie is awesome. I love Junkie XL's score, aka Tom Hulkenberg's score. Junkie XL knows how to do a musical score for a movie. Mad Max Fury Road, he should have gotten an Oscar for that soundtrack. BVS this year, great. He also helped in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which he also did great. But this soundtrack is really cool. I love the soundtrack here. It's awesome. and they have some really great songs for the film. You got Angel of the Morning, Maxim. You got Shoot by Salt and Pepper, Calendar Girl, Deadpool's Rap by Team Headkick, Mr. Sandman, Careless Whisper, and the famous DMX song, X Gon' Give It To You. I like DMX, so I love that song. And I've heard that song in the cradle to the grave, so I think for the next Deadpool movie they should use another DMX song. The DMX song I'm thinking about is Party Up in Here, where he's talking about that y'all gonna make me lose my mind. I'm not even gonna sing it, but do I have any issues with this movie? Well, I did in my original review, but I don't have any issues anymore now, because again, at the beginning, Deadpool, just like this movie should have been, and technically is, thanks to the director's cut and BVS, I'm gonna have to throw that in there. This is a movie, a superhero character that should not be rated anything but R, and that's why I appreciate more. This is Deadpool. This is how you do the Deadpool movie. Oh, Daredevil. Oh, who am I doing? And I can't wait for the sequel to Deadpool. The script writers are returning. The director is coming back. Ryan Reynolds is coming back. It starts filming early next year. I just hope that they bring Morena Baccarin back. I would love to see her come back. John Avenger likes her. I like her too. And Cable was originally going to be played by Kyle Chandler, other actors. I heard that they're going to be using Cable and Domino, and Fox is interested as we speak in having Liam Neeson for the role. How freaking awesome does that sound? That would be awesome. And there's also been talks about a crossover between Deadpool and Spider-Man. In all honesty, the only way it can work is that if you can do one or two things. You can either make it PG-13 or I don't know the second one, but I still love Deadpool. I love this movie more. I appreciate it more, and this is one of my best movies of the year. So it took a lot of heart for Ryan Reynolds to do what he did for this movie. And for that, I'm going to give Deadpool my Rainbow Seal of approval. Check it out if you haven't. So, that was my re-review, Deadpool. So, let me know in the comments below what you think of Deadpool. Do you like it? Do you hate it? If you somehow hate this movie, why do you hate it? What did you not like about it? Do you think it's overrated? Does it get too much love? Because to me, Deadpool is not overrated. Deadpool is awesome. Bye.